And I'm like, this doesn't really help, dude. The special oven still doesn't let me
let's
choose
go.
the outcome, and the average temperature is exactly the same as the mystery oven anyways. It's just differently random. And Nintendo says, I know, it's a party. And I say, no. What is the point of having a baking competition if I have no control over the thing that actually does the baking? All right, well, how about this? Everybody stops baking, and we have a cooking mini-game. Wait, what? Every few minutes, Nintendo stops everybody from baking cakes and have a mini-game competition. They pick a random game to play with a totally unique set of rules, and the winner of the mini-game earns coins, which can be used to buy stuff.
We've got work to do.
This mini cooking game is pancake flipping. Whoever flips that pancake wins.
Tab, rack, and clear. I'm ready.
First up is yours. Next. Now Luigi. And now your turn. And you flip that pancake perfectly. You nailed this challenge using your own skill and decision making, and you were rewarded for it. And Nintendo says, congratulations. And you say, thanks. That actually felt pretty good. And Nintendo goes, here's your reward. A bunch of
Alright.
oh my God, thanks.
Where do my teammates want to land?
Wait. I can't actually use these cake ingredients. Remember? My stupid mystery oven.
They can ping anywhere? Or... Alright, well, we're on a power grid then.
So in Mario Party, this goes on and on. Every round you press a button on your and the cool part is that when someone gets the star, Toad then moves the star to a completely new location, and everyone else gets no reward for all the progress they made. This is like if you've been baking your cake for 20 minutes now, and your mystery oven's been baking really slow, but the cake cooking a little bit, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and it's almost done. But then Luigi finishes his cake right before you. And Nintendo yells, Luigi finished the first cake, and Nintendo runs over to you, rips your
I can hear someone over there.
Alright, everybody, start a new cake. Go. You say, why did you just throw out my cake? It was almost done. And Nintendo says,
I hear an extra set of footsteps. Where?
yeah, but it doesn't make sense to throw away all my progress just because Luigi's oven was a little mystery oven. I know, it's a party. They might increase your dice roll, which is like making your oven hot. Or they might give you an ally who adds to your dice roll every turn, which is like getting a permanent sous chef who helps it bake while you have to go solo. Or you can land on hot seat. That's great. Since your baking is entirely dictated by your baking cakes, Nintendo throws it in the trash before you can finish up, do more minigames, and start more cakes and items and ovens, cakes and items, and finally a full hour of furious baking later.
I can hear another one.
And you're ready to determine the winner. Who bakes? The competition is over. Let's tally the final scores. Peach bakes Oreo has 2 cakes. Doug bakes 0.
It's probably running around the other way.
But before we declare Luigi the winner, we have to give out bonus cakes. In Mario Party, they give out bonus stars at the end of the game. You might get a bonus.
That was not fair at all.
Wait, doesn't giving out cakes now pretty much undo all the baking we just did for a full hour? So you get 1 bonus cake for using the most spoons. Luigi, you get 1 bonus cake for setting off the fire alarm. And Doug, you get 20 bonus cakes for getting salmonella. Wait, really? Yes. So now you have the most cakes. You won. Oh my God. You mean I won because of bonus cakes? Yeah.
All right.
Now you have the most. Even though the bonus category.
Not doing half bad.
Yeah, even though bonus cakes have literally no strategy to undermine the entire game that we just played? Yeah! Oh my God! I won! Yes, you did. And that means you win the grand prize. A prize? Oh my God.
Pretty sure that was the only other team that landed here.
Of our age. Yeah? I'm not even kidding. This prize kicks ass. Yeah? It's incredible. Yeah? It's a 30-day trial of Audible. Yeah! It's time to stop making cakes and flipping flapjacks. because there's never been a better time to start listening on Audible. With Audible, you get access to an unbeatable selection of audiobooks, including bestsellers, motivation, mystery, thrillers,
Spitfire.
Heavy ammo here.
My last few videos have gone a little bit off the rails, so let's talk about Animal Crossing would explain with food. Now, I love having these morning coffees. And at this point, I don't even really notice the caffeine or the taste, but when I wake up,
I still don't know everything about this game. Can I transfer this? I can. I prefer to have it on this. Oh.
daily coffee is Animal Crossing. It's not like this game is some incredible new flavor of coffee. Lots of games have cute fishing and decorating interaction with a cat. So why does this game feel so ridiculously comforting? Well, the key system that makes this game feel so every single day there's new things to do, like build new
Yeah,
buildings,
we're right behind you, Buster.
treasures, random encounters, and you show up, you make a little bit of progress, and then
I do have a feeling we're gonna get ran up on though. I will take that.
R301 here. Standard issue. Flatline here.
Mug of coffee, and you enjoy it for just a few minutes. Maybe speak to the other customers and enjoy the ambiance, and then you head back in your room, feeling just a little bit more relaxed.
I'll
Just
take
like
that ammo. Oh, no, I won't.
Animal Crossing visit is
Like to have a backpack.
it's that comforting routine. But here's the important thing: once you've done those daily
That don't look like it's gonna happen.
the game will not give you any new things to do until tomorrow. Not tomorrow in the game, tomorrow in your real life. You literally cannot make any more
I'm fine with my blue. I'll just evolve it.
no one else is going to show up today. You are forced to wait until tomorrow. It's like showing up to your favorite cafe and they give you one cup of coffee, but then they refuse to sell you any more coffee until tomorrow. And this is insane because you just paid $60 to come into the cafe, but now they're limiting how much coffee you can drink. Like,
There's more than likely to come here.
as much coffee.
Fuck him up, fuck him up.
Doesn't hop in and go, oh, don't worry.
Oh, sonar.
All those hooligans are down for the count.
After squad's gone, I'm not satisfied yet.
Animal Crossing refuses to let you binge drink coffee. That's wonderful. Like, I am an incredibly impatient person, and if there's something I want to do, I just work at it nonstop until it's done. I can't mentally relax if I think there's more I can do. That's why I pretty much just binge a game or I'm going to play. There's not a lot of in between for me. So when I started playing this game, and Tom handed me a cup of coffee and said, that's it, that's all for today.
There it is.
Fuck no! Give me more coffee! I'm gonna build 12 houses tonight! Tom Nook just
These guys seem kill hungry. I like it.
what?
I love all of these guys. Oops, did not mean to do that.
Light ammo here.
Well, like, what am I supposed to do then? Like,
Completely didn't mean to do that, but
progress? And like,
let's
enjoy the play
waste another good teammates.
just because it's
341 and 82. Alright.
I did. I just hung out in this cafe for a few hours, catching some bugs, and by some miracle, I was just enjoying the atmosphere of the game and not
I
worrying
want to get killed.
because it doesn't let me worry about progress. So, as dumb as it sounds,
I'm coming, busters.
forcing me to just one cup of coffee a day actually forced me to slow down and enjoy a video game, which is incredibly rare for me. And that's not to say Animal Crossing is for everyone, right? Like,
Got an enemy trident down there.
gallons of coffee. But for me, the cup of coffee is just this perfect little routine. It's what I needed right now. And of course, there is a lot going on in this game besides just the main daily progressions. They give you a ton of side missions. You lock it up, which loves my favorite reason. Like most of the game is about the daily progressions. Activity.
Foo.
But then they let you civilization by this stupid train, but with these flights, you have total freedom to explore. You can come and go whenever you want. You can literally fly anywhere. You can go to a friend's island, a random island,
For that heals.
online.
Having ammo here.
You know, you can actually only fly to islands.
Don't know where that guy's teammates are.
Started the game.
Need more kills. What's over here?
Wait a minute, where are we? In the ocean somewhere? Tom Nook never said. There's literally no information about where these islands are. I tried talking to the dodos because they flew me here, but there's no option to fly home. I called that emergency service, but they only fly you back to this island. There are no boats. There's no train. Literally, no one knows where we are.
Pretty sure I hear other people.
Tell you, Isabel acts innocent. I have no idea how to get back home. I tried writing a letter to my mom for help, but
Knew I did. Haha, I knew it. And I got a fucking red one now.
Where the fuck are we? How do I escape this animal prison?
Right. Let's get to zone.
Prison is all architected by one man, Tom Nook. He is the mastermind keeping us trapped here. And I have
I knew it wasn't going fucking insane.
I have to leave this place. I have to kill Tom Nook. If I
We can never have enough loot.
I can convince the dodos to let me leave. I can...
Already in the ring.
Repositioning
This is gonna be fun.
Forget that.
God damn you, Tom Nook. Well, doesn't matter. We'll kill that raccoon asshole you to deadly force. I'll
Care package coming down.
axe and break down his headquarters.
Shall we hit this?
Wait, what?
Dropping the
I
bag.
see a target in the distance.
Hands up. Who against all of us? Charging mission.
And he can't remove the clip off of There's no way to build out of this. He's completely trapped.
No. I don't want my teammate to die. These are actually good teammates. No, you fucker! Where's his death protection at?
Shields recharging.
Outside of the island, and I put a thin layer of water on the outside so that even if the water prevents us from getting closer. Now, don't listen. He didn't want me to do it. So he's coming to me. But wait. Save Tom. The dodos admit that they're
Ooh.
they can't land in water if there's no water. So I filled in. To rescue
Damn. We were doing so good too.
all airline communication. The villagers.
12 kills. Fuck.
He can't give Tom Nook food if there's no
You're doing
food.
so good that
So
game.
I cut down every tree, dug up every flower, filled in the grass with dirt, and destroyed anything that could provide something. I was completely destitute. And just to be safe, I jailed Timmy and Tommy too. Now, no one can get on or off this island. No one can get him any food, and Tom Nook will eventually die.
Battle Pass level 39.
By my research, a standard raccoon must consume 375 calories per day. Now, it's not clear how much food Tom Nook has in Town Hall right now, but let's be extremely safe and assume that each of those death cabinets contains 2,000 calories per day plus that drawer, and let's say that this mysterious back room is a huge pantry filled with 2 months of food and supplies, which means that in Town Hall right now, Tom Nook conservatively has 126,000 calories of food and can survive 336 days before he would starve to death. But since Tom Nook is a real dick, it's safe to assume he would kill Isabel and eat her body for sustenance. Now, a human-sized body has about 125,000 calories of meat, so eating Isabel's body would give Tom Nook another 333 days, meaning that in total it will take 669 days, just under 2 years for Tom Nook to starve to death. With my preparations complete and Tom Nook fully trapped, I entered the Nintendo Switch's system settings and traveled over 2 years into the future.
He gave it, he took off all the food in Animal Crossing. Gave it in Condiment.
Or
Gave it in everything.
nightmare
Put
over.
like a freaking wall around the freaking island. Got rid of the grass. So there wasn't food.
The blockade is still standing. No one broke through. No one has left Town Hall.
My name's Ray. We have a job to do.
With my conservative estimates, Tom Nook should have been dead for days now, maybe even months. I cut my way through the cliffside, through the jail bars,
Introducing your
until I was finally at the front doors. With trembling hands, I opened Town Hall.
Andy's alive because they don't die. Alright. Oh, hot drop. Okay. I got kill heavy teammates. I'm fine with that. As long as they're good. Hopefully they are. I hate being put with bad teammates.
Put that in context.
Run. Not too fucking mashed this game, are you kidding me? There we go, that's more like it in R301.
But legendary Mexican chef Shiguro Miyamoto believed that the tortilla could be so much more. So he spent years developing a spread of brand new flavors and then made something great. Miyamoto had invented the burrito. He had invented 3D gaming. Unlike a tortilla, a burrito could stretch up, down, and north, and the flavor possibilities were now endless. This was an insane amount of new flavor. Like, customers had gotten used to eating nice, flat, crisp, flavorless bread, but now they had beans and rice and cheese and salsas. Miyamoto basically invented Chipotle. People were obsessed because Chipotle is amazing, but the new 3D didn't go
I wanna get kills, I wanna get kills.
Sonic. No, not that one, this one. Sonic burst onto the scene with the new Mexican restaurant, Taco Bell. He had already been making tortillas for years, but he wanted in on this new 3D cooking. So after years of work, he presented his brand new game, the Bean Burrito, Sonic 3D Blast. Oh wait, that was kind of sucked. But then he went back to Sonic Adventure. This one was actually, and now we're another step of the same Taco Bell, but beating Taco Bell would take nothing. It would take strategy. It would take a vacation. To Mario Sunshine. In a wild move, Miyamoto filled his burrito with tropical ingredients. Fish and pineapple and mango and sand, and it worked. Critics loved it, and the customers flooded back to Chipotle. Get it? Now Sonic will come, so he returned with his biggest burrito yet, the cheesy bean and rice burrito.
1 second. We got this.
Wait, that
Thank you, Buster.
Because he now sets his eyes on the ultimate derision of every chef. The burrito in space. This space burrito was the first one to introduce motion controls. Before always
Med
very
kick here.
Soleil was crushing it, so Sonic had to fire back with the beefy burritos burritos of Sonic 06.
364. Can't tell his level.
And then they did
Probably high with the way he's playing.
I think someone's targeting me.
potato griller. And then the buffalo chicken nacho fries. I think Sonic was off the rails, but not everything was fine over at Chipotle. Secretly resented his brother for inventing 3D, so he formed a rival kitchen inside the sort of looks like it's 3D, but come on, the quesadilla is still 2D. Luigi Moto also resented his brother.
Ah, I'm doing really bad this game. Okay, I'm not gonna wait for them to revive me.
Meanwhile, Miyamoto had fallen into a great depression. His space burrito had won every award possible. Where can you even go from here? How do you possibly make a burrito like this better? And quesadillas were fine, but 2D would never achieve greatness on its own. So he traveled back to his homeland of Mexico to reflect and left his four apprentices, Gordon Ransomoto, Guy Fieri-moto, binging with Babisha-moto, and Barack Obama, create Nintendo's next burrito in his place, Super Mario 3D World. Notice it has 3D in the title. That's how you know it's a burrito. Unfortunately, the four apprentices fought and bickered the entire time they cooked, and that's why this game is basically just about fighting your friends. Meanwhile, Sonic fired back with a Taco Bell movie, but sadly the main character contracted E. coli. Meanwhile, Luigi Moto was getting tired of cooking quesadillas, so he opened up a taco bar called Super Mario Makers. People would make their own damn tortillas and stop bothering him. But back in Mexico, Miyamoto finally snapped awake from his 10-year meditation. The truth of burritos had finally come to him. To create the ultimate Mexican cuisine, Miyamoto must combine the flavors of 2D and 3D cooking, using the incredible range of flavors that a 3D burrito provides, while also incorporating the simple elegance of 2D quesadillas. Miyamoto finally created the Queso Burrito, Super Mario Odyssey.
The important thing is not to die.
Only possible with those 2D and 3D
this thing in the
flavors.
box.
Queso Burrito was the best burrito.
You know, whatever the case, we're
Taco
winning.
Bell was finally defeated. So what does the future hold for Miyamoto's Mexican cuisine? Where does he go from here? None can say. Some think Miyamoto will just make a queso burrito too. Others think Sonic and burritos have the rest of the day. Others think he'll cook a burrito in VR. But it's actually none of those things. The true answer, the true
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
cuisine is
You got bamboozled. You got bamboozled. You got bamboozled. You got bamboozled. You're gonna see a lot of me. Good squad means good wins. Hey, come back if you're ever looking for a Mirage à Trois. That's where you fight once. Follow the leader. Check out over there.
Video games have gotten insane this last decade. They went from this to this in only 10 years.
Alright, for some reason, in-game chat is, like, fucked for me.
What do we think? Is this a champion? I said, is this a champion?
I'm fucked.
For one of our
Jump out.
contenders, it looks like they're making no coming back.
But this guy is insanely funny. Like, you're crying with laughter before you
They
even
run
started
away so
eating.
fast when they've gone cold.
Remember any of it because I walked away from Portal 2 just thinking those were the funniest jokes I've ever heard. Imagine going to a restaurant called Red Dead Raspberry, and the waiter brings the first dish out, and it's the most beautiful food you've ever seen. And then you taste it, holy shrimp, the flavors have depth that you didn't know was possible. And then the waiter brings out the second dish, and it's just as good. The third dish, and the fourth, and the fifth. But 5 the 15th dish, you're starting to get pretty goddamn full, and the food's starting to get a little bit repetitive. So you say to the waiter, hey, is the dinner almost finished? I'm really good, but I've been here for like 9 hours. Oh, you haven't even finished the appetizers. There's 50 more courses. Buckle in, cowboy. 50 Why would I need to eat this much food? This is work. And he's right. This is work. So you stick it out, but the food just keeps on way out full. And after 3 4 weeks of eating at this restaurant, you finally
Because no one's revenging or whatever.
so goddamn long.
Hold your applause. I'm the new kill leader. Okay, you can clap now.
Wow. Look who it is. It's you. This contender.
I think if you took any one of Red Dead's story dishes on their own, that is one of the best tasting foods you can eat. And I think that everybody should experience this. But the downside is that they fed you 50 of your dishes
something new every time.
There's still no I really wish we could bring you the goddamn Outer Wilds is really...
I just gotta patch myself up.
Breath of the Wild is all about the discovery of a vast open world. Like shopping at a Costco. In Costco says, Link, bake Zelda a cheese before Ganondorf flutters your offer. And you say, okay, I've never been to Costco. Oh wait, that's the end of my shift. Later, bro. Wait, what the fuck? So now you have to go explore this massive Hyrule Costco with almost no direction or help. But you at least know why you're here. You're making Zelda a cake. Everything fits within that goal. But in Outer Wilds, you wake up in a Costco, and all of the employees have been dead for 200,000 years. You have no idea why you're even in a Costco. And as you fly through Costco to your spaceship, you find the last messages of ancient Costco civilization. You slowly begin to piece together what happened to everyone and why this Costco blows up every time. That moment in Outer Wilds, when all the finally clicked and I understood why I was here, what was going on, and what I had to do next. That is one of my favorite moments in gaming, period. This game is sad.
New kill leader. Soon to be me.
This Costco. A lot of Mario games each level is a carefully curated experience, starting with the appetizers, and then there's the main course, and then the dessert in the exact order that the chef designed. Mario Odyssey is more like a big bowl of snacks. Every world is littered with a billion snack surprises. Oh, here's goldfish. Ooh, it's the pretzels. Oh, Cheez-Its! Now, don't get me wrong, I love to sit around and eat snacks, but if I just eat Cheez-Its for dinner, I don't feel particularly satisfied afterwards. I didn't get the same level of satisfaction from snacking on Odyssey as I did from a more linear meal like Mario Galaxy, which is one of my all-time favorites. But after my first playthrough, then I learned how to speedrun the game. I just found that Cheez-Its taste even better when you're speedrunning them in your mouth. What I love so much about speedrunning is that it's like unlocking a new bonus game inside of the original game, which is exactly what Spelunky is. At first, playing Spelunky is like eating 4 sandwiches. They're a little hard to eat, but eventually you eat all 4 of them, and you think, wow, these were great, and then you eat them like 50 more times. But something is wrong. You look back at the first sandwich, and you realize there's actually a hidden pickle inside. What could this be for? And
What do I
in the
want?
second sandwich, there's a hidden layer of bread. And the third and the fourth sandwiches have its ingredients too. And you realize that if you combine all of the secret sandwich ingredients, you've actually formed a new 5th sandwich with a taste you've never experienced before. Spelunky is a really good sandwich, but when you discover the secret sandwich inside your sandwich, that's when you realize it's a great sandwich. For me, GTA 5 is like a box of cake mix. I bought it, I cooked it just like the box instructions told me to, and it was really, really tasty. And then I forgot about it.
Good squad,
Until
means
5
we
years
win.
later,
Good
when I went
times.
back to GTA 5 game and started modding it. I took their base cake and I added an ice cream mod.
I completely didn't notice that I was low.
Mod and all sorts of other crazy shit. And now I have incredibly fond memories, not just of GTA 5's amazing base cake, but of the layers that they let me add on top of their cake to create this new
They retreated.
dessert all of my own. I basically had this exact same experience with Skyrim because
Let's go ahead
after
and give chase.
Skyrim's amazing base cake for 200 hours and starting to go into cardiac arrest. Todd Howard
Seems they're fighting more. That's a decoy. Of course. Who the hell is he fighting?
Delightful that you don't even care how it actually tastes. I mean, look at these cookies. They are shaped like little rats. I don't give a fuck.